Salve a tutti, seconda parte di questo episodio del primo di febbraio. Del primo di febbraio. It's an international version of the Dal Coro teachings, and as I can say about this project, it all starts with a comedy that is divine. It's my story, and I want to bring to you all over the world my story, my songs, and my teachings applied to the divine comedy by Dante Alighieri. Do you know Dante Alighieri? Dante Alighieri was a poet, a medieval one, Italian, that has written one of the best story about human life that normally in Italy are considered and studied from the point of view of mythology, but not from the point of view of religion and metaphysical religious concepts. So the novelty, the novel by Dal Coro, the news I have to bring, the message I have to bring about the meaning, that is there is no new stuff under the sun. It's just I bring you the meaning that I understood from the Divine Comedy, and this is just the first time that I try to help you understand the Divine Comedy by Dante Alighieri in English. It's an experiment, and we have to start from somewhere, and we start from the canto first. It is the first poetry where Dante enters the inferno, the hell. But nobody tell you that he's talking about this life. I didn't understand many things about music and about poetry in the past. Now I started to understand a lot of things. And what was just an idea, a misconcept, misunderstanding. I don't like this type of this world. I don't like that. I don't like the sun the way it is. I don't like the people, many people. Because we start it all with the assumption, we are used to think that everybody should be correct. But we forget that there is Dante Alighieri that talks about Inferno. And welcome. I reveal, if you don't know that, I reveal you that if you probably are watching me, you are living Inferno. Midway upon the journey of our life, it starts like this. One of my teacher, temporary teacher, for this reason, for many reasons, said, we don't talk about that because it's enough. Midway upon the journey of our life, he said everybody was able to do like this. like what Dante did in this comedy. Everybody was able to write lyrics like this. Everybody. Sonnet like this. Midway upon the journey of our life, I found myself within a forest dark. Upon the journey of our life. He didn't say, I was sleeping. I found myself within a forest dark, for the straightforward pathway had been lost. For the straightforward pathway had been lost, like many people. I want to bring to the world this divine comedy adjusted in modern time by me, by Dal Coro. This is a project that I want to be produced. Ah me, how hard the things is it to say, what was the forest savage, rough and stern, which in the very thought renews the fear. Imagine that you stop living Inferno, look at Inferno, and you say, Dante was talking about this life. Maybe you are doing a mech job, you're cleaning pavement, you're in a mine, or just quarreling with your brother. You're maybe a drugged man, and you're suffering. And I'm so sorry about that. This is psychology. We have to take care about children before they come on earth. Because if with that DNA and that memories, this is my strong belief system, thanks to many authors, Hubbard of Scientology included, we have to be careful. DNA is something important. If we are living in fairness because of the past choices of generations, please understand that what is new in what I'm talking is copyrighted already. By me, by Patrizio Dal Coro. Anyway, all the script, it's copyrighted 2020 all over the world by Patrizio Dal Coro. Honey, how hard a thing it is to say, what was the first savage rough and stuff, which is the very thought renews the fear. Imagine to look back. Renews the fear. I'm narrating to you what I lost. So bitter is it, death is little more. Is it true? Your life? You're feeling death? You're feeling dead. Death is little more. But of the good to treat, which there I found. Speak will I of the other things I saw there. It's an honor to bring the Divine Comedy by Dante Alighieri to the world. This is Dal Coro Band Music Project, based in Rome. If you want to finance this project as a producer, you're very welcomed. I cannot well repeat how there I entered. You cannot say that. I didn't know. I finished my Inferno, but I didn't know when I came in. So full was I of the slumber at the moment in which I had abandoned the true way. But after I reached a mountain's foot, at the point where the valley terminated, the valley of the tears, we can say, which a with consternation pierced my heart. Upward I looked, and I beheld its shoulders, vested already with a planet's rays, which leadeth others right by every road. Then was the fear a little quieted that in my heart's lake had endured throughout the night, which I had passed so piteously. And even as you, with a distressful breath, forth issued from the sea upon the shore, turns to the water perilous and gazes, so did my soul, that still was flaying onward, turn itself back to re-behold the past which never yet a living person left. After my weary body I had rested, the way resumed I on the desert slope, so that the firm foot ever was the lower. And you, almost where the ascent began, a panther light and sweet exceedingly, which with a spotted skin was covered o'er, and never moved she from before my face, nay, rather did impede so much my way, and many times I to retard and returned. The time was the beginning of the morning, and up the sun was mounting with those stars that with him were what time the love divine. At the first emotion said those beauteous things, so were to me occasion of good hope, the variegated skin of that wild beast. The hour of time and the delicious season, but not so much that did not give me fear, a lion's aspect which appeared to me. It seemed as if against me he were coming, with head uplifted and with a ravenous hunger, so that it seems the air was afraid of him. And a she-wolf that with all hungerings seemed to be laden in her meagreness, and many folk as cause to live forlorn. She brought upon me so much heaviness, with a fright that from her aspect came, that I the hope relinquished of the hate. And as he is who willingly acquires, and the times comes that causes him to lose, who weeps in all his thoughts and is despondent, and such made me that beast without and peace, which coming on against me my degrees, thrusts me back thither where the sun is silent. While I was rushing downward to the low land, before mine eyes did one present himself, who seemed from long continuous silence source. When I beheld him in the desert vast, have pity on me unto him I cried, which thou art or said a real man. He answered me, no man. Man once there was, and both my parents were of Lombardy, and Mantuans my country, both of them. So, sorry for reading. I apologize for disturbing your English accent, but I'm learning. It's not easy. It's not easy because they in Italy don't teach English the way I'm reading to you. So it's handmade. All it's handmade. And never took an English course. What I want to say to you that each one of us needs a Virgilio, because the last verses were related to Virgilio. I will be your Virgilio here to understand better this word, thanks to Dante Alighieri, Patrizio Dal Coro, and the songs I will present to you. It's the end of the second part of this episode. This is copyrighted 2020. It's the 1st of February 2020.